Hello everyone, I am Preeti and in this video we are going to explore the Hyperledger umbrella. Hyperledger is an open source collaborative effort governed by Linux Foundation which aims at advancing the cross-industry blockchain technology. As of 2018 July, there are 5 Hyperledger frameworks: Fabric, Sawtooth, Iroha, Indy and Burrows. Each framework has its own unique characteristics which make it suitable for a certain kind of use cases. This is why I have made this video, to help us get a brief understanding of all these frameworks so that we can decide which framework will be most suitable for our implementation. So let's dive in.
Let's start with Fabric. Fabric is one of the most mature frameworks under the Hyperledger umbrella. The key differentiators of this framework are: it is permissioned, so the participants in a Fabric network are known and there is a certain degree of trust among them. Secondly, Fabric supports pluggable consensus. So based on the use case and the type of network, we can decide what kind of consensus algorithm we want to deploy in our blockchain network, because the type of consensus algorithm at play greatly influences the performance of blockchain network. Another key differentiator in Fabric is the concept of channel. So two or more network members can establish a private channel for confidential communication. No ledger data can pass from one channel to the other. This way, even if there are multiple competitors on the blockchain network, they can be rest assured that there won't be any information leak over the network. All these USPs of Fabric make it suitable for implementing use cases containing confidential data in a permission network, like healthcare, legal, or financial sector, and even supply chain management. Moving on to Sawtooth. Sawtooth, like Fabric, is also one of the most mature framework under the Hyperledger umbrella and is a permissioned blockchain technology. The USP of Sawtooth include proof of elapsed time consensus algorithm. In this consensus algorithm, a random wait time is assigned to each node. The node with the lowest wait time is elected as the leader and is responsible for creating the block which is to be committed to the ledger. This results in better scalability and equal participation opportunity for all the nodes. Secondly, Sawtooth has support for pluggable consensus. And going a step forward, it also allows the change of consensus algorithm at runtime. How cool is that? Seth, this is the Sawtooth Ethereum integration project. So if you have a Ethereum smart contract, then you can deploy it on Sawtooth. Sawtooth is suitable for use cases like supply chain management, asset tracking, online trading, etc. Next is Iroha. It is also a permission blockchain technology and has the following unique features. It has domain-driven C++ design. Iroha focuses on mobile development and uses yet another consensus algorithm which provides high performance and low latency. So if you are aiming at building a blockchain network consisting of high percentage of mobile devices which can connect to and disconnect from the network at any time, then Iroha is definitely a good candidate. Moving on to Indy. This framework is useful for identity management, more specifically for maintaining independent digital identities. So the people own their identity and is not stored at a central repository somewhere. The identity ledger is distributed among the pool of participants and is protected by a strong cryptographic algorithm. So if you are planning to build an identity management system, then Indy is definitely a good choice for that. And finally, Burrows. It is a permission blockchain node and executes Ethereum virtual machine smart contracts. Okay, these are the currently available frameworks in Hyperledger umbrella. Before we wrap up, let's quickly have a look at Hyperledger tools available. First one is Composer, which lets you build your blockchain application easily. With Composer, you can rapidly develop your application even when you are not a hardcore blockchain developer. Composer has a web interface where you can model your asset, participants, and transactions and just play around with it. For a mainstream implementation, you have to install Composer locally and start building your application. Cello provides on-demand deployment model on top of different infrastructures like bare metal and virtual machines. Using Cello, an organization can just use blockchain as a service hosted by a service provider and therefore reduce the effort of creating and managing blockchains. Caliper allows you to measure the performance of a blockchain implementation. Explorer provides a user-friendly web application where you can deploy and query chain codes and view information on the ledger. And finally, Quilt, which provides interoperability between ledger systems. You can read more about these frameworks and tools in the hyperledger.org link that I've mentioned in the description section. Moving forward, I want to try out these different frameworks and tools and share my learning with you. The possibilities are limitless. We just have to work towards it. So, see you next time.